We are back live with Crow Clubs. I forgot what the game was called for a second. Fuck knows why. And not much to say. Welcome in Cheese. You'll never see Console FM again on this channel. Mainly because I'm not buying Console FM 26. Um, welcome in Jacob, Ben, Flex, No Scope, Luke. How you all doing? Yep. Let's see if you reply to me. I said welcome to Hayden, didn't I? Look, Jacob, look how much I sent you. I have no idea. Am I being stupid? Wait a second, chat. Sorry about that. I was sorting something out. No, yeah, no problem. Does anyone else need accepted? No problem. Or are we good to start? Tack looks shit without. Right. I was late because I started stream at 6 p.m. and for some reason it came up saying, um, like stream cannot be started. Right, I'm gonna start. Not gonna say anything about don't sign. Yeah. How are we all doing today? Right, first game of the day. Looking to get to Div 4. We need to win one game out of two. Got some actual kits now. I don't understand this card shit. Hey, so basically, no scope. You get given two archetypes to start with. Uh, to unlock a new archetype, you need to unlock 25 club coins, 25k club coins. Um, each archetype is basically your a position. So, for instance, the Maestro is like a cam, not destroyer, what's it like? Marauder is like a fullback, sweep keeper, target forward striker, etc., etc. Um, and then you can now upgrade your stats for each position through playing the game, which gives you AP, which is basically skill points, and you now upgrade specific stats rather than like the old skill point system. Why have I got motion on my controller? Motion controls, whatever you call it. Yeah, vibration, that's it. How do I turn that off? Customize controls, is it in? It's on, it's off on my PlayStation 10s. Trust mode. Don't have. Yeah, I saw. No idea who scored. Oh my god, this is awful. Give me 2 seconds. Yeah, not going to see the stream. Tell me if we score. General controller. Yeah, vibration intensity off. So EA just decided to basically make their own settings. Surely in game settings. Gameplay. Won't be in gameplay, would it? Controller preferences. Trigger effect. Use vibration. Off. Well, this might be a. I have to say, this is going to be a pretty easy start to the game. If I play over and if you're not on, Ben, you're more than welcome to. On the free chat. Hayden told you to check DMs, by the way. Jake said he will do. One flex. Good football. Unlucky. That's offside. Wolves are not a bigger club than Everton. Let's not take the royal piss. We just played horribly. How are Wolves a bigger club than Everton? Go on, explain it to me. With this 0 out of 10 rage bait. I tracked that run. Wolves aren't even a bigger or better club than us, though, Aiden. Clubs which employ better in 2025 aren't very big. Sorry. Newcastle still employ Jamal Lascelles. I think I'd rather better than Jamal Lascelles. Like it works the same. Most clubs employ. Man City employed Scott Carson until the year 2025. Chelsea still employ Michaela Mudryk and Raheem Sterling. At least better can actually get on the football pitch. Jamal Lascelles does not start for Everton. Let's not take the royal piss out of me here. Brilliant football, by the way, lads. Who does Jamal Lascelles start over? Tell me which one of our two centre backs Jamal Lascelles starts over. He's better than O'Brien. Well, that's your first mistake. So O'Brien's our right back. Vizza's not a striker. He's a winger for Volta Media, who I still think you overpaid for massively. Wasn't it 80 million or something? They're trying. Yeah, I saw that actually. Mudryk going to try and play in the Olympics in what is it, 2026 Olympics? Was it or 2028? Did Vizza play striker for Brentford, not Wolves? 'Cause I thought he was more the left winger. I passed that. 2020 Olympics. Shade, Vizor, and Bremo. Yeah. Either way, Lascelles does not start in our defence. I thought Voltamade would start a few up front, no? With like Voltamade, Vizor, and then like Ilanga. No? What happened there? Voltamade ain't an out and out striker. What? So Voltamade's a winger, 6'5" winger. Well, didn't Voltamade play Cam for the Germany in the no. No, because I don't watch the Bundesliga, I'll be honest. I just see 6'5" striker, and I presume striker, which I think is a pretty fair assumption. So he's more of a false nine then, because he's not a cam. You guys don't play with a cam. There's no way you spunked eight. Also, you spunked 80 million on Voltamade to be your striker, didn't you? Because Isaac left, Voltamade was the replacement. Yeah, and you haven't got like the Salah and Mane treatment where you can just rely on your goal scoring wingers. Elanga and Vizor, to be fair, if they were down the wings, you could rely on it a bit more. But Gordon and Barnes are not going to score you enough down the wings. Because Vizor played more left wing last season, I swear. It was a more strike. I can't remember seeing him. Like when they played us both times, he was a winger, and I didn't watch Brentford much outside of that because it's Brentford. I'm pretty sure he's more someone that can play. Yeah, that's what I mean as well. When Tony was there, he played more on the left, so I feel like he's more of a left winger than just like a can play striker. Yeah, versatile forward. That's a good way to summarize him. He can play all across the front line. He hasn't got one set position basically. Okay, what is AI doing? He did play. It was Visa Mbeumo Tony. Who do you think was on the left wing before him? Did not aim there. Shea didn't play before like 2 seasons ago. Season before last, but he was banned obviously. Kevin Shade before last season had only ever played the most of 19 games in a single season. He played 19 and 12, and then Tony left 43, which was what the yeah, but Shade still only played 19 and 12 games in the 2 seasons before Tony, even in the one season when Tony was banned. Nice. Decidedly shit. What hate? Yeah, see, when because Malpe joined, they played him at striker alongside who was it? Fucking yeah. I won't lie, there's been no aids this game. We've just not been that great. Al Nassr beat Everton, by the way. When was this? But genuinely, when was this? Why? They would be us, so they haven't, but they would. Yeah, and that's what I mean by it. Is Vizet is predominantly a left winger that can play striker. When there's no striker, he can play striker. But when there is a striker available, he's been on the left wing, which is why I'm thinking Volsmade will be your striker with Lang on the right wing and Vizza. You're blue, aren't you? I hate how long AI takes to pass it, but I bet you play striker. Well, we'll just have to wait and see. And then they would let none of us Eddie Howe. We don't know how he's going to set his team up. Tony, nice. There you go. Yeah, I do think Jacob Murphy is an underrated player, but he's already shown this season so far that he prefers to start the other three in Gordon, Barnes, and Alanga. Yeah, I think Gordon's incredibly overrated. Welcome to Stokey, how are you? Anyone know when Everton turning up? Anyone know when Wolves are turning up in the league? It's all good doing it against Everton's B team, but now it's time to do it against the team's first team. Jesus. Nice one, Luke. Yes, I don't look at it. Again, cheese. I'm not a Newcastle fan, so of course I'm not going to know your exact lineups every week. Just the last two times, I swear, every time I have looked, Murphy started the last two games. I saw fucking Murphy on the bench whenever I had looked. Chat. Gordon, good or underrated or overrated? Or mid? Mid's the other section, yeah. Overrated, underrated, or mid? I have never seen an attack get so overplayed and still score. Still have the FA Cup tornado. Well, no, if every time a rival fan mentions him being shit, then I wouldn't call that underrated. I would call that is his level. If you don't get me wrong, if it was just like Sunderland, Everton fans calling him shit, that's more like okay, no, that is fair. It's just people that don't like him. But if you see Man City fans, Man United fans, Arsenal who have no affiliation to Newcastle other than being like around you in the league, saying he is shit, then that is probably his level. Like I don't think a striker or someone that's played striker slash winger that is on that has got since February or is it January? I think January, he has gotten 3 goals, 3 assists. No, wait, 2 goals, 3 assists in the league. When do we lose to Mansfield? No scope, Bustelia. If he is needed, so he can help into the midfield if you want. Yeah, to Wolves, not to Mansfield. But yeah, that probably we would because he'd be a homegrown player. Like I'm pretty sure most players, like most fans, love their homegrown players. Like, Jacob, do you love Chris Rigg? Do you love Chris Rigg? Homegrown player. Luke, do you love Phil Foden? Flex, do you love Phil Foden? Cheese, who's a do you love Lewis Miley? Everyone loves a homegrown player. When they leave, yes, I wouldn't know if we don't have homegrown players anymore. Basically, yeah, but of course they're gonna hate him when he went to Man United. Cheese, like we're talking about a home. When a homegrown player is at the football club, you love him. But if he goes and does something ratty, like Gordon did, which was refuse to play for the club, refuse to train, and just sat at home earning a wage until he got his move. Flex said this black kit's cold, by the way. Jacob will take full credit for this because he made all the kits. Luke versus Luke, by the way. Jacob versus Jacob. They haven't played some guy called Muppet. Top tier comedian. I wouldn't know. Yeah. I mean, Harrison Armstrong, who everyone we're like raving about him. I hope he gets into the press and start 11. Yeah. Why is the fucking thing back on? The vibration. Do I just turn it off in my settings? In like the in-game in the actual thing. I'll change after this game. That'd be an interesting game actually. Betis versus Forest. I definitely want to get that on. What on Saturday? Yeah. Is it live? Yes, 5:30, isn't it? I don't think I'm doing anything Saturday, so I'll probably watch it. Decent amount. It's normally because you're 3 p.m. and so I just get one of them on, and you're always on Peacock, so I just stick you on the Peacock. Lucky. Welcome in, Als. How are you? No, stop. I am not watching Newcastle Bradford. Jesus. Oh, what a ball. Unlucky. They played Port Vale, isn't it? It's not really that watchable, is it? Shit. Kruger thoughts on Manetzi. Yeah, we just can't defend him for some reason. I mean, it does help that when Aaron Manetzi, who is shit, but we always let him score, doesn't exactly help when I'm watching Seamus Coleman, James Tarkowski, Timur Bunham, and who was the other one? Yeah, and O'Brien all just stood around Minetti stood around Arias as the ball falls to him, and he just gets an open shot, which Travers then parries, which I think's harsh, but people are complaining about it, so fuck it. Travers parries it into the path of Minetti, and then Michael Keane is just basically stood there and pussies out of the way of the ball. Yeah, I don't actually blame Travers for it, but people are, so I'll include it within the complaint. Yeah. Thoughts on going to the championship? I think Wolves, Burnley, and I don't know who that third club will be, you know. It's going to be between a few teams. Brentford, West Ham, Leeds. How is their managed? How's the goalkeeper just fizzing? He just stopped. Like that. Yeah. Like we should have won yesterday. I did think we would like. You guys had more of the ball, but we did more with the ball when we had it. We just couldn't fucking score, which is our issue for like 4 seasons in a row now. I hope Barry starts the next few games. Although I thought Beto had a decent game when he came on, he just couldn't score again. Yeah, may not work. Well, I mean, to be fair, Tornado, if you look at the game, I think you guys were passing it around the back for like 60 odd minutes, probably throughout the game. Like, like you guys just recycled the play constantly, which is fair because we weren't pressing well enough. But like that doesn't mean just because you had more possession is probably one of the most possession and XG, my opinion, two of the most misleading stats. Yeah, we had our B team outlook on in all fairness for like 65 minutes, and then when to be honest, I don't think we even tried. Like we didn't look like we cared. I think if we started Pickford, Grealish, and Jai and Gay, we win that game. But for some reason, Moyes fully like heavily rotated. It's another Prem team. We should have started Pickford. We should have started uh Gay, and we should have started Illy and Grealish. If anyone wants Dwight McNeil, by the way, please take him. Anyway, didn't you lose to Swansea, Laquan, after being 2-0 up with like 8 minutes to go? I don't think you are the biggest team to be able to speak about a Carabao Cup this season. Yeah, I think Forest could be one of the teams in the relegation battle this season as well. I don't get that either. They're still playing a football match either way. Oh, so they have to play their first team. Boo fucking who? Grealish is always crying on the floor because you guys were taking him out. What? Oh, Grealish, get up off the floor, mate. I only took you out. I only gave away a foul. Get off the floor. Like, what? Where is he supposed to be if his legs have been taken out? Like, he can't handle the booze. He still played well when he came off the bench. He just stopped getting the ball around the 70th minute, which I don't know why. The problem was the problem with that we've had with Grealish so far is every team we've played have like doubled or tripled up on him because he's just pardon. The- yeah, that's the point. The teams double triple up on them, and we haven't really found the way to still capitalize from it. Normally, when you see a two or three players triple up on one player, you then have loads of space to run into. I think it would work better with Illy in the camp because then you have two technical dribblers and they can't. Um, yeah, but that's the point. We haven't had Mikolenko so far this season. He's played about. We've told Garner to be more defensive. When Mikolenko plays, he is the more attacking one. Yeah, I think will look like you see it. He played against Wolves, Mikolenko, and yeah, and you could see there wasn't two men on Grealish constantly. It was just Bradley 1-on-1, and he was working a lot better. Yeah, when when Mikolenko's fully fit and he's back in the team week in week out, Grealish will be able to thrive like really well again. Yeah, I thought that Cressy guy was really good yesterday. That's why I'm basically just not even focused on the game, just talking, which is how club streams should be. Yeah, and that's the other thing. We need to get fucking Hill Dickinson going. It's too quiet at the moment. To be fair, the shot itself was good. Yes, Travers was arguably the worst goalkeeping I've ever seen when he came out for that. The second one. Rule number one as a goalkeeper: you make it. Yeah, he can't do 1-on-1s. It was a quality chip, yes, but it helps when you see the goalkeeper has literally left one side of his goal completely open, and then also dived to the other way before the shot was even taken. It also helps when our defensive line was worse than fucking Yeah. Who do you play on Saturday? Who does everyone play on Saturday actually for their teams? Yeah, I know you play the Sun and play Forest. Spurs, yeah, that's raps. Motherwell away this time in the league. Oh, didn't you just lose to them? No, you lost to Dundee, wasn't it? Hayden, do you think you're getting relegated? Yeah. Hit that like button and subscribe if you guys haven't. Very appreciated. AIs. If we lose these next two games, all along the season, we're going to do a second sack in this season. How much money would you lose on compensation if you sacked two managers in the same, like, would help our left wing was that left wing though, wouldn't it? Sundowns lost today and the dickhead that scored against us decided to shut. There's just no need. We got a piss game. Who do you play? We know that Marinakis is loaded, so we cook. True. Also, it's not about how much your owner is worth, it's about how much you earn and then can spend. Every time we start losing at the moment, there's just lose the rest of the game. That isn't exactly great, to be fair. You need to be behind them even when you're losing, which is hard and annoying, especially when you're playing as shit as you are. And all we need to is a win to build momentum. But it's hard to get that win when you're in such a shit run. Like, when do you think you'll get your first win in the season, Hayden? Look, fuck that. When do you think you'll get your first goal of this fucking Scottish season, Hayden? No, they played 5 games. Burnley, oh yeah, easy. It's Man City. See, I was gonna triple captain Haaland, but first of all, he's only got a 75% chance. I said to FPL, he's like, is he actually out? How's that? Please mark that. AI. Is this just me or you do not lose stamina? Shakhtar, sure, Glasner man. Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. I've not seen my player ever lose stamina in this game. I should map that. Voyage don't have it being a glitch, whereas Yacht have the game bugs. And no, it won't be because you still have the stamina stat. You can still upgrade your stamina. So I did when I was midfield build. I'll play a few more, no problem. Would have been the funniest thing this year. Glasner was never going to go to Forest. I'm gonna put some AP on quickly. What should I put on realistically here? Hmm, probably more short passing. Although I can only upgrade it once. And I'm gonna put one on ball control. What was the first two archetypes ever unlocked? By the way, he's airing me again. Who do you think? You still playing, Jacob? Yeah. Jesus Christ, Als. 60 rated right back with a winger build. No worries. No. Tell me how the 4-2-3-1 fixes the issue. Because we still don't have someone that can fill in that final fullback role. It literally does not fix the issue at all. Als is still at right back. And yet, still, I don't think you guys realise that does not fix the issue. No, did not want to go that. Want to go that and that. Yeah, it probably doesn't. I'll be honest. I don't know how it would affect. It would have to downgrade your stats. Yeah, yeah. Your player does not suit this position stat wise. It doesn't. Like, 4-5-1 flat. No, still doesn't fix the issue. By the way, you no. Even then, no. Actually, yeah, 3-5-2 words because you would have. I forgot. Fucking. What do you think? Fucking vibration is. It's on enhanced, so even me just running with the ball, or even me running past someone makes it vibrate. Yeah, right back in Narnia. Watch this master. So I watch Owls play higher, play right wing, and then I look in the chat and I see watch this masterclass performance. No, 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 that never happened. There was no bad pass anywhere to be seen. I have no idea what you're talking about, Owls. Or me. No time we didn't give Owls the ball we scored. No, I'm not being like Newcastle and celebrating every tackle I make or we make ourselves. I can't pass at the moment. Who's just said passing game? Stokey lad. Fuck you. Lads, okay, I don't get me wrong, I agree that your midfielder should not be pushing up for every single attack. But also if you only have 3 attackers in the attack, one midfielder can push up in each attack. It's not going to kill us. Yeah. Like how every football club plays. Uh Majority of teams though would play a 4-2-3-1, which says can pushing up, obviously. I don't have anything against one midfielder pushing up, as long as they one get back, and two, as long as as long as they're gonna get back and not like leave the space so open to the point where that third midfielder's yeah. I have been deepest most times, but yeah, because I'm expecting my defense to push up more, but I keep forgetting it's an AI defense. Yeah, I just keep forgetting it's AI. I'll be honest. Nice. We are cooking today. No, no, because we don't have Omar. Yeah. So, isn't this like the fourth game we've done? Or is it third or fourth? I thought this. Yeah, it should always. The midfield should always be able to make options for each other. Do need to go at half time for a quick minute, or if we can make these leave, that'd be even better. Yeah. Oh, perfect. Right. Fuck's sake, my controller's disconnected. You're only level 7 on that build. I think I'm like level 13 or 12 on this build. Is this controller want to reconnect? There you go. Thank you for lurking, Shay, legend. I'll get in line up and I need to quickly go for a minute. Right, bit of back chat. Right, I'm back. Everyone's still up, still playing. Pardon? Yeah, it's probably when I'll end stream is when the games start kicking off because people are going to start going. Yeah, yeah. What came out for 6 p.m. lads? Just team of the week. I was gonna say Chicken Maker might be decent bees, obviously. Oh my god, the vibration turned off. Honest, I don't even need to go back to the in menu. Uh, I'm not. Mute. So I'm back. I will like to say to you lot, there is something big, hopefully, going to be announced soon. Some exciting news. Um, a few people know what the thing is because I've been discussing it with them, but it's exciting. It's exciting. I'll probably announce it as soon as I can confirm that it's going ahead. It is not captains. I will be honest with you. Although I do want to bring back captains, that will be something that like I do look for. It's more of like just I don't know, maybe captains not this weekend but the weekend after. So if you'll have a bit more time to level up their builds. Or maybe yeah. Maybe like clubs it is maybe I don't know yet if it's gonna be clubs related. It depends because it's a it's weird. I'm still sorting out like the fine details. I'm not gonna say too much because it's still very much in like It's not even. It's in like step one still. It's not even step one. It's like step -1, isn't it? Um. Again. Yeah. No. With captains, I'll probably give it like 2 to 3 weeks from when the game fully releases to everyone, so people have had time to level up their builds and to understand the gameplay and everything. And also, so people have had more archetypes unlocked. So yeah, around November, December, October, November. So people have got more archetypes. So it's not like, oh, I can only play striker and left wing or right wing, just so it runs more smoothly. But I have got an idea of what I want the first two or the first captains to be, and there will be at least one, probably one mega captains per usual. Yeah. I think you're saying this. You've seen what I'm doing. If that. How long? Well, yeah, Mega Captain should take no longer than about 2 hours, but it always seems to end up taking 3.5 because one, EA have so many glitches in the game. This year didn't seem too bad actually. I have hopes that this game won't actually have too many lobby glitches. I've seen one so far. I am wondering if that's why they've done it. Is because the old lobby format had too many glitches for them to. Boys, don't get red cards. I don't know if there is a way yet. I don't know if your arrow still disappears. Welcome in, Normie. How are you? Has I just seen Normie say what's good in the hood? Where's my I can't fucking see my TV. What's wrong, Normie? Oh yeah, wait. Extra time, sorry. Can't even watch. If Rosenborg and there'll be a cup match in the Norwegian league. I'm guessing. Norwegian. Norwegian. So if I go on my stream, my mic will be cutting out. Can't even watch the fucking match. Why not? Is it not live anywhere? Yeah, the Rosenborg are playing FK Hausen in the cup. Oh, you scored 93rd minute, Islamovic. And Mario is like absolutely creaming himself at the moment. Cost money, sorry. It's football extra, don't blame you. I mean, like, already. Mario is having a field day. I'll be live pro for like another 25 minutes normally, because when the football starts, Europa League, everyone and Carabao Cup, everyone's fucking off to go and watch the games. So currently be asked to play with about 2 people. I'll probably stream again tomorrow, but I don't know if it'll be clubs or it probably will be more than likely, just because there's not really much else to stream at the moment. This is me we're talking about. What? I don't know why your guy always falls over after trying to go for a header. Ericsson playing in the middle of the night, running never live, that bastard. But Vronsky was live yesterday, but doing Fortnite, wasn't he? Yes. Ball owls. Gonna recreate Luke and Owls at the moment. This is like watching fucking wasn't it Mario and Normie? Or Trent and Robinson, yeah. One live middle of the night, that English twat. I'll be on clubs tomorrow. It's, what's Lewis doing with clubs this year, Shay? Because he started it, but he says he doesn't like it. Which I think people need to kind of like accept the fact that we've asked for change. EA have given us change. I don't think what they've done is actually that bad. I quite enjoy it. I like the new point system where you actually get to upgrade certain stats rather than having to go through other stats to upgrade. Like I don't need to upgrade attack and positioning just to get to better agility. I think that's a feature they should have done a long time ago. Um, I've grown. The archetypes have grown on me. You know, I get obviously at the start of the game it's a bit like, ugh. But the only thing I don't like is the what's it called? Fucking no, not that. The well, yes, that, but I can live with that. Um, what's it called? The fucking play styles. How they're all you have to get certain specific stats to get each. Right, Alton and Luke, I'm about to kick you both from this fucking club. This might be the most boring thing I have ever fucking seen. Ben. I've been still on the Xbox One trial and my pro carried over, so I'm level 35 right now. Shave, you played any of the game modes? So that's fine. No, I think it goes on because the game doesn't load sometimes. I've seen that a lot in his club, but I've not seen. I do half wonder if the lobby, like lobby not loaded or whatever the fuck it says, is because it's a mix of NA and EU, and like, it's different servers. So I wonder if that could be something to do with it. Now that I think about it, because I've not seen it in this club, but I've seen it in Ericsson's and Lewis's, who are both like NA servers with EU players. Yeah. So I do wonder if it might be something to do with that, which will be a really annoying glitch to have in the game this year. Yeah. And the other thing I've noticed is it goes off the club region now, not the captain. So yeah, so even though Tornado was the captain in Lewis's club, the club was an NA server, so everyone in the EU was still on 100 ping, while Lewis had no lag. So it goes off club region, not, which I think is good. Yeah, I think that's better. It's more annoying in the sense of, say, if you do different regions at different time of the day, like something like Ericsson, it's more annoying because then you're sat there like, having to change it just to, again, it's not. It takes 2 seconds, but I think it's good in the sense of like running down. Normally he's not playing, but he was in the stream. Welcome in, Bronski, by the way. How are you? Jesus. You're wonderful. It's good to hear. Who was it that got injured again for Norwich? Just so I can make you have a shit day. Just because you had to remember that. All our left-sided players are injured. Life is great. Diallo, that's it. Abdou Diallo. Right. Christine Mavavo, Schlurp, and Diallo all four out. Sorry. How do you get so many injuries with all being on the same side of the pitch? Damn. Normally spamming W. I might have to make Vronsky modular and ban Normie for a minute. No, but I mean like when the red card's being given out. Like you know how the thing about the head disappears? I wonder if that it still does that. So you can tell before the referees give them out the red card. All four out, 3-1 dub. Forsen and Erland scored for Rosenborg. Shit. Who was it that Haaland played for? It was it Rosenborg he played for? No, it wasn't Rosenborg. It was Mulder. That's it. I couldn't remember who the fuck he played for. Probably got one more game in for game to kick off. No problem, Luke. Who'd Norwich have on Saturday? Ronnie. I thought Zinchenko wasn't in the Forest Europa League squad. He must have been added because I swear that was the whole thing with him being like Stoke. Oh yeah, you're going, aren't you? Yeah. You meeting Swayze? Why Saliba start against Port Vale? As for you pass me captain, by the way, please. Fuck no. 2 more them off. If we can get 2 more games in, I'll play 2 more. Like if we realistically we should play 2 more because then it's promotion. But like obviously people are gonna watch their teams. So why are they playing such a strong team against Port Vale? I'm not being fair. I feel like Downman should have started. Altuve. Fucking hell. You remember how like Gomeris, Joe Linton, Nalanga, and all that were like those who were arrested for the league game, so they'd be fit for next week. He started them against Bradford. Ramirez, Joe Linton, and Alanga all start. Man City, Trafford, Stones, Ake, Nunes, O'Reilly, Lewis, Savine. Love how they have Mateus Nunes at centre mid at right back, Rico Lewis a right back at CDM. Who the fuck is Mukasa? No, I know he likes him as a CDM, but he is a right back. Calvin Phillips is on the bench. Chat. I repeat, Calvin Phillips is on the bench for Man City. We could see Calvin Phillips playing for Man City in the big 2025. That wasn't me. If Bradford win, I'm unsure about that Downman from what I've watched him. From what I've watched that Downman, he's quite good. I don't know what he's meant to say there. Sorry. Ethan is cold though. Rico isn't a right back, he's an 8. I swear he's meant to be Downman's class 2. Uh, no, I do not live in Everton. It's I think he meant live. He is. Yeah, no, I know. Yeah, his English is not. He's Norwegian. English is about his fourth language. I support that is a valid question. To be fair, like, basically, my dad was a glory hunter back in the day, and it was weird 'cause my dad, he was a Cardiff fan. He went to every Cardiff home game. He had a season ticket, and that was his main club. But he wanted to like have a Prem club that he follows. And he chose Everton because they were good. I know Everton good in the same sentence with recent history. Does not make any sense. But yeah, and he chose Everton. And then when my brother started watching football, he chose to support Everton. And then they were both Everton fans, so I chose Everton. If Arsenal lose to Port Vale, that's going to be fucking hilarious. Downman is England's answer to Yamal. No, just Downman's not going to be finishing second at the Ballon d'Or in 3 years. Saying if you told me that Dembele was going to be winning the Ballon d'Or 3 years ago, I'd have laughed you fucking. I'm telling you to fuck off to the nearest. Like, if Calvert Lewin wins the Ballon d'Or in 3 years, I will. If Calvert Lewin wins the Ballon d'Or in 3 years, chat, I will. What's like a ridiculous forfeit that I can actually do? No, I'm not going to prison. No. I don't care. No, just in the 0.01% chance of it happening, where he has a stormer this season, goes to fucking Man City and then wins the treble or something. I ain't risking it. True. Uh, I do go to games, like not every game, nowhere near. But if there is tickets and we can get them, we do get them. None so far. They were actually sold out within the first round of people. Don't ask me. I couldn't tell you. I have been to the stadium, so I went for one of the test events. My brother supports United, same as my uncle, and my dad supports Palace. Palace? Person, what? Newcastle's is like Botman or Tiao. I won't lie, I saw you lower in the pitch than me, so I just kind of started backing up so you couldn't say anything. Wow, you've got a Twitch stream open over mine. Because you're a mod. You're a mod. What if I went for 2 seconds to go do something and someone in my chat started being racially abusing Lukey Duke and then you don't do anything? Sorry, why did you shake his hand? Luke, you're gonna have that. Oh, Luke, you're gonna have that. I am in trouble. You are so lucky that I have just dangled you. Oh, Luke didn't care. He just said my passes are working. Fuck's sake. It's had to be a good stream. Is that meant to be me doing that to myself? What a header! Is that you running down the middle of the pitch? Or was that Stokey? Nice Stokey, good interception. Go on, Luke. What? Yeah, please give me the assist. Oh fuck, I'll stay up for this. Not this can get crossed. I'll stay in box. Not that we're gonna get it in there. Nice Als. Good off. What? Well, I'm not wearing socks at the moment, so sorry. I could. As you said that, by the way, I was then in my bed putting my charger in, and I just looked and see my camera. Fuck's sake. Luke, is dad playing? Answer the question, Luke. Is he playing? Who said that again? Was it? Yeah, that was it. Oh, oh, oh. The Mukasa masterclass tonight. Calvin Phillips clear. What? What, Jacob? No. That was never a foul. You got your little brother playing right. That's slave labour. Eh? That was you. That was you. Oh, shit, my dinner's done. Didn't even. What time do you eat your dinner? My dinner time changes each day. I'll be honest. One day I'll be at like 4 p.m. The next day I'll be at like 7:30. I don't know. I just get hungry because I get hungry at different times. I don't. That's the thing. I have about one meal a day. Do you know again? I think it's also 'cause I wake up at different times each day, so my body's like, well, it does because it means how long you've been awake for. I mean, your body. Yes, it does. No, but this is what I was gonna say is because no, but this is what I was gonna say because your body's in like a routine of eating at a certain time, whereas mine isn't. If I wake up at 11 one day, it won't get hungry till about 8. But if I wake up at 7, get hungry 4 hours quicker because it's not in a strict routine. That's not my fault. You've just started to run back to goalkeeper. Shit, we need to win, don't we? What if I'm back and I defend, and then you give it away? So I win it back. I make up for my mistakes. You don't. That's a good tackle. Because you keep dropping back to my position. Sorry. Yeah, these are not good. It's neither am I. Yeah, I know. I was saying, why the fuck you asked me that? And then I just realised, no, I don't need to ask because I know the answer. Can our right centre mid do something other than complain? I won't lie, Luke. I don't think us having too many attacking has been the problem. Like there, we had 3 attackers and we balled that. Is that having too many in the attack's fault when it was just the attack? Like, I don't think that's really been our problem. I think it's just that we've not played as well as we have in this stream. That's a pen. I, That is Rice's pen, but Flex, I wouldn't be surprised to take it. Got the goal. Really? No, you hadn't, to be honest. Come and take it. Luke, it's not working. Can we just, for being the biggest advocate in the world for not crossing, Luke, you are playing a lot of switches. Yeah, but that wasn't a switch. No, Luke, do not call the game shit because you've misplaced your passes. That is not the fucking game. I am not having this. That is not the game for you holding down your over the top button for too long, or for you misplacing the timing. That is not on the game. The through ball, yeah, again, that's not on the game. Misplaced through ball, and also you've just kept everyone on. Right, we are gonna end the stream there because everyone's going to watch the games and I am going to go my dinner. So thank you for everyone that came in today. We will be live maybe again tomorrow. I'll let you know in the Discord, exclamation mark Discord if you want to join. Um, but until then, thank you for everyone that came in today. Let me just add these quickly. Um, thought that'd be something else. With, just that one. Then. Thank you for everyone that came in today. I'll see you guys again in the next one. And yeah, in a bit. See you next one. And goodbye and goodbye.